In 717 CE, Umar ibn Abd al-Aziz's first acts when he became Khalifa was to remove all the restrictions on the Mawali, non-Arab Muslims. These restrictions included paying extra taxes in addition to zakat and never being given positions of authority. The Mawali liked him a lot, and many people living under Muslim rule became Muslims because of his fair rule. He also ordered all military operations to stop. In 720 CE, at the age of 39, Umar ibn Abd al-Aziz died when he drank a soup with poison. Before Umar ibn Abd al-Aziz died, he chose his cousin Yazid II as the next Khalifa. Yazid II removed all the reforms, rules, and actions that were in place during Umar ibn Abd al-Aziz's time. Many non-Arab groups started revolting, and there was chaos everywhere. Meanwhile, in Iberia, around 720 CE, Emir Abdul Aziz was murdered and was succeeded by Emir Ayyub. Emir Ayyub moved his capital from Seville to Cordoba. He invited Berber and Arab Muslims to settle in Andalus. In this way, the Muslim population grew more quickly. In 724 CE, after 4 years of chaotic rule, Yazid II died, and his younger brother Hisham became the next Khalifa. One of Hisham's first acts was to resume the conquest of territory. He attacked the Byzantines and sent troops to Iberia to fight the Christians. As a result, in Iberia around the 730s CE, Emir Absa invaded what is today France and conquered some cities in the south. In 732 CE, the Muslims fought a battle with a Christian army under a Frankish king called Charles Martel near the town of Tours. The Muslims were defeated. Only a few cities in the south of France remained under their control. Around the 740s CE, Emir Yusuf divided Andalus into 5 provinces. They were Andalusia, Toledo, Salamanca, Zaragoza, and Narbonne. Up to the 750s CE, Muslims had conquered most of Iberia with the exception of the far north. It was there where all the defeated Christian chiefs, priests, and generals went to seek refuge. The Muslims did not bother to eliminate them. Eventually, the Christians here would gather strength and begin the Reconquista of Iberia. Alfonso was one of their rulers, and their capital became Asturias. Toward the end of Hisham's rule, the Muslims were defeated in many battles such as in Tours, India, and even the city of Ardabil in northern Iran was lost to the Khazars. Hisham died in 742 CE, and the empire was in chaos. The next Khalifa would be his nephew Al-Walid II, which was unfit to rule. Al-Walid II spent his youth in desert palaces and did not know how to rule. After becoming Khalifa, he went back to his desert palaces instead of ruling because of Muslim defeats, increased taxes, and unhappiness in the populace. Hence, in 743 CE, the army went into his palace and killed him. The army put in his place Yazid III, which was also unfit to rule. The army realized their mistake and replaced him with his brother Ibrahim, which was also unfit to rule. Finally, a general took power and became the next Khalifa. He would be Marwan II. Because the Ummah were very unhappy with the Umayyads, a new group, descendants of the Prophet's uncle Abbas, started to challenge the Umayyads in Khorasan and rapidly gained support. Finally, in 750 CE, the Umayyad and Abbasid armies met in Iraq, and at the end of the battle, the Umayyad army was smashed to pieces. Every Umayyad family member was hunted down, except one prince that escaped to Iberia. The Umayyad dynasty had come to an end. The Umayyad dynasty started by Muawiyah ruled from the city of Damascus. Their rule lasted roughly 100 years. Muawiyah, Abd al-Malik, and Umar ibn Abd al-Aziz were some of their great caliphs. They copied Byzantine and Persian ways of administration and architecture. They built desert palaces where they went to go rest and enjoy their lives. During their rule, Muslims reached Iberia and China.